signatory to a share agreement with the president. He also poked holes into this particular motion, which was moved by a member of parliament, Mwengi Mutuse, who, as the deputy president says, Mutuse has gone to the floor of the House to allege 4 properties acquired were acquired using proceeds of crime. So quite an in-depth, press briefing he had yesterday, which went a little bit over 2 hours, just, explaining his defense, accusation by accusation, because there are about 11 charges that were instituted against him, and so he was able to go charge by charge just to be able to defend himself. We'll be having this conversation with my guest in studio on what that particular press briefing means and what bearing does it have on the National Assembly and the vote that is set to be taken this afternoon at the floor of the National Assembly. But also top of the page, anxiety as teacher jobs deadline comes to an end. Thousands of applicants faced frustration as they attempted to apply for the 46,000 teaching positions owing to network glitches. Governors vote for new team as Waiguru leaves office. The new chairperson of the Council of Governors is Wajir County Governor Abdullahi Ahmed, and he will be deputized by Nyeri County Governor Mutahi Kahiga. And that is the headline on the Standard this morning. Now, to the Daily Nation. It speaks of "This is my defense." That is the headline on the Daily Nation. This is my defense. Gachagua looks to brother's will to poke holes into bid to kick him out, even as the deputy president's legal team has been revealed, as well as the case against the deputy president. Will it hold water, as he is set to appear from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. to defend himself? Curse of the deputies, troubles of former Vice President Josephat Karanja, the man in a hurry, even as Karua says both the president and the deputy should leave. So it's D-Day, as Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua last night laid out his case before Kenyans, poking holes in the charges that have been brought against him in the impeachment motion that is currently before the National Assembly. The DP will hope that the latest move will help sway members of parliament who are today expected to vote on the ouster bid to his side in the fighting for his political career. So they've done that extensive coverage on pages 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the Daily Nation this morning. So Chief Mess State moves to ease woes. Health Cabinet Secretary Deborah Baraza has said patients should not be turned away for lack of payment during the transition of from NHIF to SHIF, even as she urged healthcare providers to first offer services, then submit claims for reimbursement. The minister also said that over 1,500 private hospitals had already signed contracts with the Social Health Authority, that is SHA. There are still holes that are being poked into this SHA as well, the system in itself, even as SHA, the Social Health Authority, has said it would refund all those persons that used their money to get treatment due to either delays or not getting access to treatment due to the transition issues, and so they've said they will be refunding the money. Also, top of the page revealed the overseas jobs firm that Cabinet Secretary Mutua left out of his list of shame. So questions have emerged over a list of blacklisted recruitment agencies that Labour CS Alfred Mutua presented in Parliament last week, as it did not feature some rogue agencies currently facing criminal investigations. Now, the CS has been up and about trying to ensure that companies that are seeking to export labor abroad properly register, and those that have not registered or do not register will face the ultimate law. So Mutua submitted names of 25 recruitment agencies that have been deregistered or denied registration over fraud claims. Now, Mutua furnished Senate's Labor and Social Welfare Committee and left out agencies that are being probed by the DCI following complaints that they had defrauded thousands of job seekers. The CS had appeared before the committee to give a progress report on actions taken by his ministry following rising complaints, particularly allegations of fraud against First Choice Recruitment and Consultancy Agency Limited. And so this is not the first time that this particular agency is making headlines. It has before on allegations of demanding millions of money from, job seekers and not actually giving them the jobs that they had applied for. So that is the headline on top of the Nation. Also, Wajir's Abdullahi takes over from Waiguru as new governor's boss. Wajir County Governor Ahmed Abdullahi was yesterday elected as the new chairperson of the Council of Governors to succeed Kirinyaga counterpart Anne Waiguru, whose tenure ended after serving 2 terms. And so the new governor, or the new chairperson of the Council of Governors, will be deputized by Nyeri County Governor Mutahi Kahiga, as he beat 4 competitors in the race to head the Council of Governors. The other 4 competitors included Johnson Sakaja of Nairobi County, Joseph Olelenku of Kajiado County, and Muthomi Njuki of Tharaka Nithi, as well as Mutahi Kahiga of Nyeri. So after failing to get either chairperson or deputy chairperson positions, female governors were not pleased, and some of them stormed out of the election room. So that is the latest on the top of the Daily Nation. All right, stay with us. We're taking a quick breather, but when we come back, my guests will be right here in studio to unpack all that was said by the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. What did he say? What did he not say? What does that press briefing really lay picture on where the Deputy President's mind is at, even as he says he's not going anywhere and he's not resigning. He says he will fight to the end. So much more on that after the break. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly.